What have you been up to today and what will you do tomorrow?
So today we went out to Hamley Bridge and Owen, visited the two primary schools out there, which was really good. But yeah, it's pretty devastating to see the damage the fires have done out there. But to the kids' credit and the communities out there, they were still upbeat, and it was really good and just an awesome opportunity to get out there and give the kids a bit of a pick up.
What are you doing tomorrow?
We've got a little bit of a recovery session here in the morning, then we've got 2 more school visits, and I think then we're heading home.
What does it mean for the group to be able to get out to the regional areas?
Oh, it's awesome. I think it's all about giving back in terms of the AFL, and this is a grassroots footy where it starts here. So for the kids to be able to get around their TV heroes, their childhood heroes, is just awesome.
Especially for yourself?
Yeah, it's great to get back here. I've been pretty lucky actually. Got the Sandfield game here and now this. So yeah, I've been very lucky to be able to get back here and get around the community again.
Haven't been able to get much of a measure on Adelaide's pre-season. What can you tell us of it?
It's actually been very good. We've had a pretty solid pre-season. Obviously, a bit shorter than last year due to the final success. But no, to the boys' credit, they've done everything that's been asked of them, and we're really looking forward to the NAB 1 this week.
Is there a significant change? New coach, does it bring a lot of new stuff to the way Adelaide plays?
No, it doesn't. We've got a very similar game plan to what we had last year, but obviously Pikey's brought his own tweaks and modifications to that, and like I said, to the boys' credit, that they've picked that up and really taken it in their stride.
Is there a strong influence? We've heard it again and again, he has a strong influence on team defence. How does that play out?
Yeah, it's definitely a huge factor of our game plan this year. However, we're just focusing on how we want to move the ball and the way we want to play, and we believe that our offence will beat any defence this year, so that's the way we're probably going to play.
Thanks, guys.
Sorry, we're good. Sorry about that. Thanks, Woody. It's just that last question.
That's all right.
A fair bit of change to the group, not just the coach, but the playing stops have changed. What does that bring to this season?
Variety, depth. This year we've got a great list. We've got a lot of experience on the list. Whilst we're still quite young, I think anyone that comes into the side this year has already got experience under their belt, and they know what's expected to play AFL footy. So it's going to hold our club in great stead going forward into the finals.
Getting back into the top 6 gives you that daunting draw that everyone talks about. Do you feel challenged by it, or do you think you're going to overcome it, particularly the start?
I think either way, you're going to have to verse the good teams to get to the big dance at the end. So for us, it's a great opportunity to really show the competition how we want to play early on, and yeah, if we can win a few of those games, it'll be great.
Obviously, you had the close internal trial the other day. Who really stood out from that game?
A lot of the new guys actually. Dean Gore was one that really impressed. We had Paul Seedsman really show a lot of ability off the half back line there, and a lot of the senior heads in Sloaney and Thompson and those sort of guys really stepped up again. So it'd be interesting to see what happens this week with the NAB 1, but there's a lot of blokes that really put a good case forward on Friday.
You've been held up a bit. How are you progressing?
Yeah, not too bad. We're just taking it on a day-to-day basis, but hopefully we'll be back in at the end of this week, and hopefully we'll get some NAB Cup in before the season starts. But at this stage, it's just a day-to-day basis.
Does winning matter in the NAB Cup?
No, I don't think so. I think it's more just to experience how our game plan's evolving and the way we want to move the ball, and it'll be good just to see where the other teams are at and who's sort of to look out for in round 1.
What about you? You mentioned you've got to get through the good sides to get in the big dance. I mean, you played very well in the finals that you played. There's that moment when you kick your second goal and Tex come up and give you a hug and almost headbutted you. Do you look back at that, moments like that spur you on for this year for bigger and better things? Yeah, it's definitely a driving point. I mean, we don't just play footy not to play finals. It's always a reward at the end of a long season, and it's why you do such a long pre-season, is because you want that reward at the end. And definitely after almost an embarrassing loss in a sense to Hawthorn last year, we're really out to prove a point this year and not just make it a once-off. We want to really keep striving forward. Whether we end up in the same position as last year or we go further, it's still on our minds to strive for every success. Do you remember what he said? He just said, "Oh mate, awesome effort, love the way you're going about it, and get another one." So no, it was good to have him there.